get the hell out of the way. It's not that hard.
I feel the same way on I-77.
Same.
Say the same thing.
I was doing that driving up here to record today.
Yeah.
I was running a little bit behind. I was like, do these dumbasses not know how to get the hell out of the way?
Yeah.
Do you have the express pass?
No.
Oh.
I don't use that lane anyway.
I got it.
How much is it?
My sugar daddy pays for it. It's,
Oh, wow.
it's literally.
He wins one race in Daytona and
Got that.
Because I always have
buying
to drive.
those fast
Pass.
passes.
He
Yeah.
lives up in the boondocks, so I gotta go.
Yeah.
Actually, not. He lives in Davidson, but
Yeah, that's like.
Well,
I don't.
perfect.
And I don't use it all the time.
Well,
Yeah.
for you, isn't it? Doesn't it work in Florida as well? Like,
I think so.
doesn't
Yeah.
it-
There's a
so-
couple of states. So I didn't know that, and then my sister, I was like complaining about, it, and she's like, "You realize that works in Florida too?"
Yeah.
Not that I drive my car down there, but I do for the holidays.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Yeah.
Works out.
Yeah, and I think it
Yeah.
works in Georgia for the Peach Pass or the Ass Pass. If you're driving
yeah.
down to Atlanta,
it's the ass pass.
Peach Pass looks like an ass.
Looks like a booty.
Oh, that the
Yeah.
Georgia peach.
Dig those Georgia peaches.
Yeah.
Mm.
I've used it once, but I don't have the pass. I think it then
They'll
just
even
charges your
mail
license
you,
plate.
Which
But
I
I only
didn't
did it
have-
in my company car, so I think Penske.
Hi,
Thanks, Pinsky.
It's not much.
Pinsky. It's not. It hasn't ever been over like $1.
Yeah.
I
So.
thought they were gonna like surge, and it was gonna be
You know-
like $5 charges.
I
think
heard
it
how
will.
much it was going to be.
Huh?
About
Is this a-
$350.
About
Good.
Giant crustacean.
Wasn't a fast pass at all. It was a giant. It was a giant animal from the Paleolithic. Damn it.
Oh,
Paleolithic area.
Paleolithic era.
effed it up.
There we go.
Effed in the B. So yeah, there's no B's in Pocono, but there are some P's.
I think there's bees up there.
Well, there might be a couple.
Not in the words.
Well, according to Matty D. Benedetto,
There's some
B's.
DAs.
De Benedetto.
What DAs? Yeah,
Dumbasses.
dumbasses.
Yeah. There were. I mean, it was a good race. What'd you guys think of the race?
I thought it was interesting.
I enjoyed it from the fact that for the first time, like it's rare that I get to lay on my couch and drink a beer
Mm.
and watch a race or nap during stage 1 and stage 2.
Oh, you know.
Oh,
Stage 3 was great.
it was. No, I mean it was.
It was all
It
the
was enjoyable.
strategy, the strategery.
And then
You came back for a top 10,
Yeah, we were lapped down twice.
Yeah.
which I think that's actually sometimes more of a feat than just like running top 10 all day.
Yeah, I was more upset we just weren't good all day. We were in like 20th all day. We weren't very good. And then we went from 18th to 10th on the last restart. Yeah, that one worked out. That's
Oh,
always
it's crazy.
yeah, that's why you
High
keep
of
plugging
highs,
away.
High of highs from,
Yeah.
and then we got wrecked. Suarez wrecked me.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was awake for that. That was
yeah,
Suarez had an interesting day.
he did. He had a
did.
long day.
Yeah,
He and
He
Bubba got
and,
into it.
Yeah,
Bubba
they
is
did.
not an amigos.
Yeah, no more Daniels amigos.
No.
Well, Bubba did say, "I'm not mad at you."
that's what he was telling me. He was
Yeah.
like, I kept repeating, saying, "I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you." And Suarez kept saying, "Well, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you."
Did he
Yeah.
like? I couldn't hear what Daniel was saying on because the video that's posted. Suarez's back is to the camera, and you can kind of hear, and it's a cell phone, so you can hear Bubba saying,
Yeah,
"I gave you the finger. I give everybody the finger. I give my friends the finger." Like,
Yeah.
basically,
So if
Bubba
you get
does.
from the finger from Bubba,
Yeah.
all the time.
it's a
Yeah.
friend.
All the time.
You
If
mean
he's
they're
like
friends.
pointing you to the bottom, he gives you the finger.
Yeah.
Like that's just what he is.
Yeah.
That's what he does. And everyone has kind of their little hand gestures.
Right.
We have a secret one that we do.
I figure-
But, still waiting for it to get caught on camera.
I think it's been
Really?
caught.
Mm,
Yeah.
I haven't seen any video of it.
I feel like I saw somebody say something on the social medias about what was
What is it,
given.
a shocker?
Yeah. Me,
Yeah.
Chase, and Bubba give each other the
Shocker.
Shocking.
heavy race. Shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They were 3 wide, and I think they kind of ran into.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I haven't gotten a call from Daniel. Hasn't reached out to me.
Ooh.
So
He's been in a couple of skirmishes this year.
he's a scrappy young
A
fella.
little scrap.
It's just,
I do.
fighting for the positions on the track.
I mean, you gotta
just
fight.
Got to fight.
For your right.
Day in and day out to par.
Right.
I
day.
know. I was
Yeah.
about to do that too.
I was really looking to see if I had my air horn on here.
Oh.
You know,
For the
when he
big
didn't give you
announcement?
when he
Right,
didn't
no.
give you the call.
Yeah. Boom. Still waiting on it. He has my phone number.
Yeah.
He has my information. He doesn't even have to call me.
No.
Call,
He comes up to
call
me and
Ryan,
says hi.
maybe.
But it's okay. But speaking of Pocono, they finally released the format for next year.
Yeah.
Which I thought was
Exciting.
pretty neat how they kind of gonna sanction it with one car.
Yeah,
I mean, one car all weekend. They're gonna actually let you, like, if you get a door ding or something, they're gonna let you fix it
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
at
cool.
night. If it's bad enough, I think they'll let you pull a backup out. But that backup, you're not gonna have any practice in.
Right.
So it's gonna be kind of tough.
It sounded like in listening to the stuff that they're going to let you do general service,
Yeah.
and they're going to be a lot looser with releasing a backup. Just from what everything says. They haven't nailed down all of the details yet, but like
including
especially
the
race,
mileage.
yeah, the mileage.
I hope it's 300. The second one's 350 for sure of the twins.
The first one is 350.
They said it right now. They're thinking it's going to be 350 tentatively. I would like to see it 300.
I think it should be 300.
So, but you could potentially be close to 700 miles on one of these engines.
Well, that's what we were talking about. I think they'll let you change valves.
Yeah, you can change valves. You can do you can do service,
You
but
gotta
is
do
that
that.
still going to affect? How's that going to play out?
I mean, the motor's not turning so like really high RPMs anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's not as stressful.
It's not as much gear change there anymore.
Well, we don't
like you don't
shift
have
anymore.
shifting there anymore.
So it's gonna be a lot more durable. So I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
But here's the campaign for 300 miles. The first.
I think 300
race.
miles is perfect.
I said that on Twitter, and some people agreed, and some people were like bitching. They're like, "No, we're not getting our money's worth." And I was like,
You're getting
money's
two
worth.
races.
You're getting 2 races, and you're getting an Xfinity truck
races
race.
and Xfinity and truck. And if you get there early enough, you can see the ARCA race.
Yeah,
that's going to
You're
be on
getting
Thursday.
Plenty of money's worth.
Yeah, I mean, I think that
This
that
isn't
is
like
the
a
best bang for your buck.
It's not like $1
Pocono.
per mile.
Yeah.
They're like,
It's gonna be like a Neapolitan of racing.
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I think it's.
I just hope
like what
that
they're
the
doing.
weather gods are in our favor because
Yeah, I mean, what if it rains out the first day?
you got a lot of.
Then
this
you're doing 700
shit to
miles
pack
in one day.
Yeah, I wonder what
I
they
do
do.
wonder what they would do. Like, would you run both races in a day, or would one move to Monday?
I think one would move to Monday.
I think so
You think
too.
so?
Yeah.
I think so. I
Have
think
they
would
thought that far ahead?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You have to have a contingency plan.
I mean, they're thinking that far ahead. They just haven't
Yeah.
probably released what they're actually thinking.
I think someone should do the quadruple.
what was it? Kyle said, "Is there if there's a bounty, he would."
Yeah.
I think somebody should do it. There should be like a prize.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
like
know.
a
If you win all 4,
$500,000 bonus if
it's
you
in
win
the-
all 4
yeah.
of them.
But so, like for the second Cup race, they're inverting
Yeah.
the field. So the lead lap cars, they're inverting.
Yeah, thoughts on that?
So
It's okay. I thought it'd be pretty exciting to like have a pill draw in Victory Lane. Like the
Yeah.
winner draws a pill like 15 to 25.
Mhm.
That's what they invert. It'd be exciting after the race. Like, okay, what's he gonna draw?
What's gonna happen?
You know,
but
Maybe
if
for
you
the following years.
well, so
Good start.
if somebody was to run the quadruple
Mm-hmm.
and do all 4, and it's a Cup guy, would you say if you're qualifying for the truck race and then qualifying for the Xfinity race, would you have to start them at the rear for those races? Would that be another added challenge to running the quadruple, or is that just too much?
I think that's too
that's
much.
too much. Yeah.
I think if you're
'Cause
running the 4 already, it's like
That's gonna be tough.
holy. Because how many miles? We don't know. Let's say it's 3 and 350.
Mhm.
That's 650. The one of them's a 2 and then a 225.
You're gonna be running probably 1,000 miles.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 miles.
And then you put in the
They need to
added
do, like,
thing of
the
having to work
1,000-mile
from the back of
challenge
the
or
pack
something.
each time.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Put on a good show. Which, if you win the first race on Saturday, you're going to have to, come
through the
from
field.
which Kyle Busch did. When was that?
Last year.
year?
Yeah. Well, with strategy,
But
and
he had
stuff
more
at
time.
Pocono,
Pocono strategy.
you can
do it
you
easier.
can do it.
So like McDowell's,
Yeah.
what there was 25 cars on the lead lap.
It just depends
So
on like
there's wrecks and
if
things
you're
like
wanting
that.
stage points and that. Also, the inversion is before the lead or the lapped cars, so
Right.
you're not
not
at the very back of the
No.
field.
I mean, it could be 10
Oh,
cars.
yeah. What
Like,
if there's,
we
what if
don't
there's
know.
a huge crash
Yeah.
and there's only like 5 cars on the lead lap?
Yeah, I mean it could happen. You never know.
And then all those cars will be in backup cars.
Yeah.
So do you put as much, not that you don't put effort into the backup car, but are you bringing 2 primaries for Pocono
Ooh,
as your
that's a good
backup?
question.
Like that you could, in theory, just unload and go.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think
Depends
you
on the
have to
rules.
with how
Yeah.
busy it is.
Like the motor stuff, I don't know
Mhm.
how they're gonna rule the motor stuff. You're gonna be able to already have a motor in your backup car. No, nowadays you
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see how they do that. Because you never know what can happen in the first race. I mean, you can kind of get into the fence and it's gonna be a
Yeah.
bitch to repair.
Yeah.
For the next race, but they'll give you all night to kind of fix it up.
Right.
Be
know.
interesting to see.
We'll see how they do it.
I don't think one person will win both. At least not the first year, but
Yeah, you never
it
know.
could be cool.
You never know. Pocono is it's kind of a funky race.
We talked about Suarez and Bubba getting into it. They weren't the only drivers to have altercations this
Oh.
weekend. Did you see that?
I was like, where are you going? And I was like,
Dropping down a little bit on the
Dropping down on the list.
rundown. Yeah, bringing in some
Yeah.
salacious topics to the front of the show.
Yeah.
You're on the glass case of emotion.
Tony had an altercation
Did.
with somebody.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I did.
Yeah. He threw like a left hook.
Well, and, like Tony throws up
He is left-handed.
a single bird.
I don't know that I knew that.
Yep.
Tony throws up a single bird. Guy comes back with double birds, and then Tony goes after him,
Yep.
and he runs.
Yeah.
I love.
The guy runs.
If
Yeah.
Tony Stewart is running.
No, the guy runs.
Oh, the guy.
The guy
runs?
ran from Tony because Tony
Oh, I
Stewart was
didn't
moving
s-
quickly, so then the guy ran,
Oh, I
and then
thought you
Tony
meant,
picked up speed.
I thought you meant
Well, it was
to
too,
the guy because
it
he
was
got
too
quickly.
larger.
He got quickly around the car to get
Yeah.
the guy.
Yeah.
They were both. They're
I
both
just
not
saw
small
the,
individuals.
I just saw the punch.
Yeah.
I didn't
Well,
see
Tony
the
was
run.
signing autographs in the pits like after the race. I guess the guy was jawing off to him,
Mhm.
and then he said something Tony didn't like.
I would like to know
Probably-
what he
probably
said
something
to
who-
set him off.
He probably said something that deserved to get punched in the head to say.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the guy probably deserved it
Yeah.
for sure.
If you're
But-
gonna double bird somebody, you got to stand in it. Like you got to
Yeah.
stand by your double fingers.
You got to stand by it. If you're going to put that effort in.
Yeah.
Although, if Tony Stewart's coming after you, is your inclination to stand firm?
Yeah, but that guy was
I'd be-
big.
He was big.
That was a large man.
Yeah.
Um,
Number one, I'm not going to go after Tony Stewart.
That's the first mistake he
I'm not
made.
going to go after anybody, really.
yeah, no.
Mm.
I'm not.
What would make you want to go after somebody? I know
Somebody-
you're a
Somebody
lover,
spiked
not
you
a
in
hater.
soccer. Somebody spiked
There was one time in soccer where Justin Beatty, one of our producers, was playing in goal, and a guy went in high, like cleats up
Ooh,
Mm.
that's
on
not
him, and
good.
Mhm.
That's
we basically
illegal.
we were like, dude, it's rec league soccer.
Also, you
why
can't
are
even do that
you
in pro.
why are you doing that? You can't. And he said, "Shut the up, you qua."
What is that?
Well,
Oh,
he didn't.
He was going
He
somewhere
was
with
saying,
it.
and like as soon as he started saying that, like me and another guy like turns like, "What the did you just say?"
Oh.
And like
Okay.
we're getting in his face, and he was
Yeah.
like, "I said qua. I said qua." It's like, what's a qua,
What's
dude?
a qua?
Like what? Like are we in 5th grade?
Quail.
Yeah, you quail. You quail man. You
Bird.
calling him quail man right now? So
Well, quail.
that
Yeah.
if you are intentionally trying to hurt somebody that is a friend
Yeah.
of mine, then yeah, I'm gonna probably.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna, in a pit situation like that, go after.
Especially like in a work setting. That's
Yeah.
That's essentially a work setting.
Mm.
Yeah, Fan thought he was cool. He got punched
You're
in the head
not
for it.
cool, fan.
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
That's right.
Yeah.
This prize, knuckle sandwich. I got Jack Johnson and what is it? Anchorman.
Jack Johnson. I always like go with like Mr. Wilberforce, but
Yeah.
that's not it.
I got
It's
Jack Johnson, Bill O'Reilly here
yeah.
right for you. Can't remember what he says, man.
I don't know. It's such good. He names his fists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These two hams are coming at you, laying the heat.
I don't know if you heard me counting. I
Laying
did
the
over
heat.
1,000.
Yeah. And with hands and laying heat to I don't know if this is, I've never had a tattoo, so I don't know if it's like a hot needle or whatever.
Oh, tattoo
Bubba's-
feels
yeah.
good.
Not hot.
Okay.
Feels hot.
Yeah.
But it's not hot.
It's
It's vibrating at a rapid
yeah.
rate.
You need to get a tattoo, Chuck.
My mom, I got to wait till like she passes away, really, because she
is
would
she
judge me
disapproving?
so hardcore.
Why?
Yeah.
What if you got mom?
She
tattooed?
would be extremely disappointed
Oh,
if
she
I
didn't
did
want-
that.
she
Yeah,
doesn't
she
want
would
that?
look at me as like, really?
Mm.
You got a tattoo that says mom?
Wow.
Yeah,
My mother almost got that reaction.
Yeah.
When I showed her mine.
yeah. I've told you I've thought about it, but it'd have
Should
to be
do
something
it.
really like meaningful.
Get you something for the Civil War. Or something like
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
Or
I've
your
thought about one that
reenactments.
could like blend as both a
Yeah.
20th century tattoo and a 19th century
Okay.
tattoo.
Like an old musket
right.
or something.
Yeah. An old.
If you ever decide to do it,
Yeah.
let's do it live from the
I'm
tattoo parlor.
really hoping we can talk Bubba into getting his tattoo
He's supposed to
live.
take
Right.
one.
What was the deal? What was the wager
43,000 retweets.
in a day
and
or
he'll-
just period?
He didn't specify, and it got to like
Uh.
later on the next day.
Yeah.
And then
Like
he
the 22nd
he
hour,
tried
he
to
was like-
backtrack
he
and he
Okay, I just meant in the first day, and
And he
because it was
didn't
at
say
like
that.
it was at like 38,000 retweets.
Like we've gone too far at this
And people
point.
were like, "You can't say that. You didn't specify at the beginning." So then it got 44,000 retweets, and
It is.
Richard Petty tattoo. He's not going to get it there. I'm pretty sure he's going to do it.
he
Yeah.
should do it. I mean,
But he's
he's
not gonna do it there.
it's
What?
he's driving for the king. Even if he doesn't end his career driving for the king, he's still that was part of
He
his
has-
I
history.
think that's a cool.
I
Yeah.
think it's
Yeah.
cool.
Who wouldn't want? I mean, that's one of the probably the prettiest signature.
It really is, and you can read it.
Just
Mhm.
the position though, like on the forearm,
It's a good spot. I know he probably wouldn't get it there, but.
Where would you get the king's name tattooed?
And who besides the king of any current or former
Do you have Glenn Wood's name tattooed on you somewhere?
drivers?
Is that like a Wood brother family initiation?
No.
Because I could see Paul Menard with that tattoo.
You could?
Yeah. He's like a metal guy, isn't he?
Because Paul's got tattoos, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Or I thought so.
Yeah.
Because he asked me about mine that one time.
Yeah. Where would I get a king tattoo? I don't know. Honestly, if you're like committed to getting a lot, that would be a cool spot because then you're going to, put stuff around it.
Yeah.
But if you're like just bare and that's his first one, you're not going to get it there. You're going to get it like somewhere where you can't see it.
Right.
Maybe like a small one like up here or something.
Doing like an ass cheek, maybe?
He talked. I said you should put Richard and then Petty. Cheek.
4, 3.
3. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
That would be fun.
What's 403?
Put B on one, B on the other, bend over, tie your shoe. It says Bob.
Bob.
Met him in prison.
Bubba.
I know.
Yeah.
I want to see Bob Ram.
But
Yeah,
I think he's going to get it. I think he's going to get something else too for his grandmother or something.
Oh. You going to go with him?
I think. So we were talking about flying my guy in from Los Angeles.
Oh,
that
neat.
Has done most of mine. And so I'd, probably go because he's a buddy of mine. Both of them are. And then I'm thinking
Would you
about
get another
one.
Okay.
Yeah. I got one in mind. Got a couple in mind, but we'll take it slow. So
I need to
we'll see.
figure out my next one.
Yeah.
I'm at a loss.
Yeah.
I don't know what to get next.
So
Still on the, I want to do it, but I just got to.
Do it.
I don't know.
You think you're going to regret it?
If we get,
we'll say it doesn't
I'm
wash
not
off.
going to say.
Oh, if we get like
If I get, let's see.
10,000 retweets.
10,000 retweets on a tweet that I tweet, but I have to tweet it because I've been bad at not tweeting out things that I talk about on the show.
Yeah.
Then I will
10,000,
get
you
a
heard it here
tattoo.
first.
Just got to figure out what that tweet is. And then I'm going to set a time limit. I'm not going to just say by, whenever. It's got to be specific.
Yeah.
Ooh. Maybe if Over the Edge is coming back. Like if, no, because they will raise that money.
Yeah, well,
It's like,
I will donate.
Yeah. It's like, I will donate for that.
Is there a fan out there that will
It's like
contribute $10,000
There would be-
donation?
yeah, like
just for Chuck to get a tattoo.
a level for it to, and it like tattoo of my choosing. Like,
Yeah.
How much would somebody have to pay you to get a tattoo of their choosing on you?
Have you seen
You
that
get to
show?
pick the spot.
There's a show on TV that like best friends or
Yeah.
girlfriend, boyfriend, husband and wife get
Mhm.
like they pick the tattoo, but the person doesn't know and they can't see it while they're tattooing them, and then they
Oh.
reveal it.
Oh,
And
no.
it's a lot of time like they're pissed.
Really?
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with 5 years salary in
5 years salary.
unmarked bills, so it's not taxable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. That's pretty good. That's a good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
hope
that
you
way-
make a decent wage.
I make enough that would
Okay.
like do me
Okay.
well for about a year.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
no.
Like, are you
I could
on a
go
teacher
through that.
salary?
No. I'm just saying with the way I like to drink sometimes.
How's the Keg and Cue been? Have you been there in a while?
Oh,
I drive by it all the time now because I have a friend that lives off Park Avenue, but I go up Tryon instead of south because there's less traffic.
Kat, the lady that owns the Keg and Cue, is selling.
We should buy it.
No, you should buy it. I think she's already found the people that she's selling to. That
Are they going to rehab it?
I think they're going to
Keep
rehab it and kind of keep it.
That area
Yeah.
is exploding, especially when they build that Lowe's like second
Yeah.
headquarter, whatever they're doing in South End.
But it's that area right now. That's where Friendship Trays, which is the Meals on Wheels program that my mom runs.
Mhm.
They're over there, and like they're getting offers for those buildings. And
I
it's
don't
like,
doubt it.
I mean, that area is blowing up.
What's that
but-
really cool looking brick building when you're coming up Tryon towards Uptown? So like the Keg and Cue's on the right, but before you get to it, it's like earlier on Tryon. It's like brick, and architecturally it's really, but it doesn't look like anything's in it. I'll take a picture.
Probably find out what it is.
A lot of brick buildings
Yeah.
down there.
Chuck knows all of the history of Charlotte. Why wouldn't he know this?
the Keg and
Every
Cue
random-
selling, huh?
Every
Yeah.
random building.
We're talking
Why?
about one last. Why?
Yeah.
I think it's
It's
just
her
that
retirement plan.
She just doesn't want to do it.
she's
anymore.
moving to the beach.
Ah.
So I mean, she's owned it for over 20 years now, or something
Mm.
like that. So I mean, she's been there
I
for a
wonder
while.
how much she pulls in a year.
Enough to keep to keep it the way it was. She had to have been pulling in enough because I mean,
Enough for 20 years.
yeah.
You know.
And we're talking about doing one last show over there with Dog Ear. Just trying to figure out when. Because I think her last date's the 17th or something. Like
Of
that.
August?
Yeah.
Coming up.
Oh.
Coming up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm on the road the next 2 weekends, so we can't do a weekend show.
Ah.
So we're thinking about maybe like a Wednesday night.
Ooh.
Little Wednesday night jam sesh.
All right.
Jam sesh,
Maybe
huh?
I'll show up for that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Nice.
We'll see what we get planned out. Maybe we'll do practice there next week, and that'll be our, final. Because that's what we used to do is we used to practice at the Keg and Cue,
Yeah.
and she'd give us free beer, and that'd be.
Worth it.
We work for beer, okay? That's what we do.
Who wants Chuck to play at their event
Yeah.
for beer?
Just if it's an event outside of the Keg and Cue,
They are paying you, right?
Yeah. So if you want me to play your event, it'll take
You
beer.
mind me asking what the
and-
going rate for what's the band's name? Sorry,
Dog ear.
Dog ear.
I don't know if we have a going rate.
It's just whatever they offer you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
What's the lowest you've played for
beer.
Yeah.
besides
Like
beer?
3 beers a piece,
Okay.
and they're like 3 PBRs a piece. So that's what.
Oh, like
Like
$6 a
$8.
piece.
I mean, you could buy a case at the grocery store for what, $8, something like that. So we played for about $8.
Nice.
Okay.
Solid.
Yeah. We're cheap. We like to have fun. Maybe next year for Pocono's double, they could get dog ear up there.
There you go.
Well,
Oh yeah,
Duggar was
play in the
playing.
infield.
mhm. We can open for somebody. We're definitely an opener.
Yeah. Duggar played Saturday night.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Did he do any covers? I like when
He
he
does
does
a lot of
covers.
covers.
Yeah, he does a good job on covers.
Mhm.
Maybe Pocono could get Sturgill to come play next year.
That would be a
Oh.
weekend.
Yeah.
That
we
would
should.
make that weekend badass.
Can you
That'd be good.
imagine?
That'd be great. Speaking of Sturgill,
Yeah.
he's hinting at a new album. He had a new song come out. Got an animated show
Yeah.
coming out.
It looks like it's an anime movie that's
Really?
coming out in the fall, I think, to Netflix, and he's releasing an album as well, Sound and Fury. He came up with the story for the anime movie, and the album, I think all of the songs, he said it's his most psychedelic album yet. It's sort of like dirty,
AKA
gritty rock and roll.
He was on mushrooms when he did it.
And like that's the soundtrack for the movie is the album.
That's dope.
So
Yeah.
How old is Sturgill? Like
I gotta say 40.
38? I guess
High
he's
30s. 40
38.
maybe. 38?
That's my guess.
39.
Your guess is 38?
He might be 40s.
41.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
All right.
1978.
We were close.
Yeah. But yeah, he released he talked about it at Comic-Con.
He was at Comic-Con?
Yeah, appearing
That's
on a
cool.
Saturday night panel at Comic-Con. Simpson announced an animated Netflix film, Sound and Fury, produced and wrote the story and an album. Sleazy, steamy rock. That's what those were the words.
Nice.
Um,
That'd be different.
What else would you categorize as sleazy, steamy rock?
I don't
Give
know.
me a good example of what you would consider sleazy, steamy rock.
Poison.
Poison, really?
I mean, for the 80s.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess that fits the sleazy
Yeah,
kind of
Steamy.
yeah, steamy.
steamy. Yeah.
What
Poison's good.
was the one with Tawny Katane on the hood of the car? Whitesnake.
Oh, White
I could
Snake.
see
That's
Whitesnake.
a good.
Yeah.
That is what I would consider
Sleazy, and steamy.
steamy rock.
Poison and white.
Really in those 80s hair bands.
Yeah, the coif hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It,
Dyed. Porn star platinum.
her name's Diamond.
Diamond
Yeah.
main
I'm excited for it.
Well, apparently, it's got the director, written and directed by the guy who did Batman Ninja.
What is that?
I don't know.
Never saw that.
I'm guessing an
Also-
animation.
Afro Samurai is the guy who did Afro Samurai is one of the character designers.
Another show,
So
yeah.
Huh.
it's a bunch of guys that are big into anime. I
Anime.
wasn't gonna try and mispronounce their names.
All of the
All
Marimoto.
probably Japanese
Kamikaze.
descent. Yeah.
Did anybody see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
No,
It
I heard
reminded
it's
me.
great.
I heard it was too, and I want to see it.
Yeah, I might see it this week.
Yeah.
It was like the largest Tarantino opening ever. They do like an I don't know if it's a SAG or an Academy like screening in Hollywood,
Mhm.
like LA, where if you're whatever, I don't know if it's the Screen Actors Guild or the Academy, where they do screenings and you can go if you're a member. They sold they had to turn away like 75 people for the screening and had another one.
Oh wow.
So apparently people in Hollywood like to watch movies about Hollywood.
That's, I mean,
Let's watch a movie about ourselves.
Can we,
well, they are
see this
kind of
movie about
narcissistic
ourselves?
to
They
begin with.
are.
A little narcissistic, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like never happened.
Yeah.
Or rarely happens. I was
That's cool.
reading.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
Margot Robbie's in it.
Talk about a dynamite cast. I mean, Brad
Yeah.
Pitt, Leo, and
Yeah.
Margot.
He always does well with his cast. Like, it's always just big names.
Well,
Yeah.
Margot and Leo were in Wolf of Wall Street
Yes,
together.
they were.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they were.
Trying to see when it's playing.
Ooh,
Ooh.
you
Oh,
could,
it's
you
out.
could pop on over to Concord Mills right after this.
See, the trouble is, like, so I was thinking, oh, yeah, maybe I'll go tonight. It's Monday night. I was like, there's a meteor shower tonight, though.
Is
Mm.
there?
Yeah, there is.
We'll be able to see it.
Mhm.
Is it going to be clear enough?
What time? What time is this meteor shower?
Well, I mean, generally they're around like 11 to midnight, and then the early dawn hours.
happening?
For real?
For real,
For
like-
reals.
like you want
They're
less moon. and
Frequently
we're-
the same amount of time?
Yeah, like generally it after midnight, and then like 2 to 5 a.m. are all also.
There's another
Might
one.
be in the sleepy
There's
towns.
another one?
No, so there's 2 that are happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's I forgot
We
what
can't see
they're.
it though because it's light out.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're happening tonight. They're
Oh,
the peak,
you mean
peak
tonight.
times? Yeah.
Mm.
And they're annual ones. It's when the sun
Oh.
is in a certain spot and there's a comet going by. And then there's another one later in August.
Hmm.
I didn't know this last Wednesday, and saw one come in that
They
was
were
like,
like, We're being attacked.
it was super long. Like it went
That's
for
what
a
she
solid,
said.
yeah, was like-
It went for a solid what? You were I should have waited.
yeah,
It was super long. It went for a
solid
solid.
like 2 seconds.
Okay.
It's a really long time.
It's the average rate.
Yeah, 2.5.
I need to do more research on meteor showers. I don't know that I know much about them.
Saw a green one.
That's cool.
On
I want
Friday
to go
night?
see the like Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights,
Mm-hmm.
where you have to go to Alaska or Russia to see that. Where is?
Did you see the Aurora Borealis in
I
Russia?
did not. No. Russia's a pretty big place. Not really sure where you'd go to
I
see
always
that.
wonder when I see still photos of it
Siberia.
if it looks like that
Siberia.
in real life though, because you know how sometimes cameras
Don't do
can
it
make it
justice.
look better or worse. Sometimes they don't do it justice, and then sometimes
They make it look
it
too
makes
good.
it look makes it look way cooler.
It'd be something to
Maybe
see.
that's
can
my
tweak
bucket
stuff.
list.
Bucket list?
Sure.
I was watching your news this morning, and you were talking about bucket lists.
Oh,
Yeah, it was on the TV.
oh, we were, yeah.
Yeah,
We were
yeah.
on the televisions.
It was weird seeing
It's,
Kim
Yeah.
on TV.
Well, it won't be when this airs, but it is National Chicken Wing Day today. We talked about that.
Today.
Today
Monday.
is National Chicken Wing Day.
Yes, I gotta go get me some wangs.
I think Hooters is doing all you can eat for like $15, $15.99. But how many wings can you eat? Is that cheaper than if you were just to buy the amount that you were gonna eat? Because
I think a lot of people
$15
save
seems
when
like
they go
a
back. I mean, do you save wings? I mean, would you save wings if you ordered?
Depends.
Honestly, I don't ever order
some
like
places
30
don't let
wings.
you like on the all you can eat. Some places do, like Olive Garden. I think you can be like, give me all these, and you can take it to go. But some places won't do that.
Yeah, you generally can't get it to go at a buffet.
No,
I've tried.
People just go in the crowd.
You can for Jason's Deli Salad Bar.
Yeah. There was a wing bar in Uptown Charlotte that they were closing. They were getting ready to like it's a lunch wing bar,
Yeah.
and they were like, "You guys want some boxes? You can take some of the wings. We're just gonna throw them out." It's like,
Oh,
yeah,
what
because
were you
cold
watching?
chicken. I'm a fan of cold chicken.
I do like cold
Really?
fried
Yeah.
chicken, but not wings.
I got just to heat them up.
What were you doing watching the news this morning?
It's just up
Oh,
watching TV,
watching the television.
drinking some coffee,
Mm.
and
cafe.
it happened to be on the TV at the
Gotcha.
place where I was watching the TV.
We also tried
Some cheesecake.
it was pineapple upside down cheesecake. You know? I'm not a big fan of pineapple upside down cake, period.
I don't know why is it upside down. Are you a swinger?
Because the pineapples are like
I'm a big fan of swings.
cooked on the bottom, right? And
To
then
go
they
to the
flip
playground.
it. Isn't that what? I'm looking at Chuck because I feel like he'd be one to eat pineapple upside down
What, you
cake.
saying I'm fat?
No, just like you would like
I
something
actually
weird, like-
hate cheesecake. I'm not a big fan of
Oh,
I-
sinner!
I love cheesecake. I do not like
I
pineapple upside
love
down
cheesecake.
cake.
I would not like pineapple on my cheesecake. I really
Ugh.
only like strawberries on my cheesecake, or maybe a little bit of raspberry in there.
I like
love
that,
cheesecake,
or
though.
just regular old fashioned
Little New
original
York style,
with a
Mm.
good
cheesecake.
crust.
good
Chuck, why
solid
don't you
graham
like-
cracker crust.
I'm just saying I don't like cheesecake, you know?
What about it? Don't you like the consistency, the taste,
Sure.
all of the above? What's your go-to dessert then?
I'm a big fan of apple pie.
Oh,
Ice cream.
Oh.
Little ice cream
All
thrown
right.
in there.
let's
Yeah.
settle this. Have you ever? Because Joey and I were in when we were in Toronto the other week. We ordered apple pie for dessert, and it had this option on it. I had heard of it. I knew it was a thing. He had no idea. Have you heard of apple pie with
A la mode.
what would be the next thing outside of a la mode?
Yogurt.
No. Cheese.
Ooh,
Yeah.
You've never heard of that?
no.
Yeah.
How? It's a thing. People do
I mean,
apple
What
pie
kind
with
of
cheddar.
cheese? Cheddar cheese.
Look it up.
Apples and cheddar. Okay, I get that. But like with the cinnamony pie fillings,
And like the graham.
cheese.
Yeah.
For the fans listening, if you have heard of
Won't like
now,
it.
I don't partake in the eating of the apple pie with cheddar,
Okay.
but I knew it was a thing.
Okay.
I could
He had
maybe
never
do a
heard of it.
Good pepper jack.
Ew.
Lap pie and
Can
pepper
you
jack
imagine?
cheese. I love pepper jack cheese. That's probably my favorite type
So if you
cheese.
eat
It
apple
is.
pie with cheddar, let us
Spicy,
know.
good stuff.
You can tell it's lunchtime because we're
We're
talking
I'm
about
so
food.
hungry.
I'm so
It's like
hungry.
every time we
Have you
we
eaten
get
today?
on
A
it.
lot of times you come in and you haven't eaten yet.
Did you eat?
I did eat, but I'm not proud of what I ate.
What does that mean? What'd you have?
I ate my, you have like your naughty little snack food, right? I mean, you're
What is
kind
Ryan's naughty little snack food?
of Little Debbie Swiss cake rolls.
oh, that's forgivable because they're delicious. Yeah.
so good.
That's the only time I drop an F-bomb
So
here.
good.
Yeah. And that was at 12:44.
It's been a while since I've
Yeah.
had a
I
Little Debbie's
Love
Swiss cake
them.
roll. I love them too.
think
Except
I've
for
mentioned
when the
Little Debbie
plastic, I
before.
think we've talked about when the plastic peels the outer like
Well, you
velvety
got to be
layer
careful.
off.
Sometimes you got to throw them in the fridge.
Yeah.
Cool that chocolate off.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't do it. And you got to make sure they're not crushed. You can see one that maybe was crushed, and that
Nope,
means
you
the,
don't. It's got to
the
be
plastic's there.
in
It's got to have some
pristine
little bit of air in it.
condition.
I know.
Would you choose that over the seasonal Christmas trees? I do
Oh!
like those.
Those are my favorite
Those
too.
are so good.
Oh my gosh. I don't know which one I probably
you
go
can
Christmas
only pick
trees.
one.
Probably go Christmas trees because they're seasonal.
They are,
You
and they
can't
have
get
the
'em
green,
year-round.
like the glassy green, like
little
sprinkles.
sprinkle, yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
What?
the Christmas tree ones, man.
Ah.
I will eat like I'll go through a box in like
Yeah.
2 days if it's that time of year.
I like the holiday flavored Reese's peanut butter cups. So
Well,
like
'cause
not
the
not
ratio's
flavored
better.
one, but the
Because their peanut butter
Christmas
ratio is
trees
better.
and the eggs and the
Even when they
Right.
tried to do peanut butter cups with more peanut butter, they did not taste the
Mm-mm.
same as the holiday editions, like the eggs and the trees. You don't like the Little Debbie tree?
I mean, I'm not a big Little Debbie fan
You
In
don't like
general?
Little Debbie?
in general.
Like their
I-
oatmeal cream pies.
I mean, okay,
Their zebra
okay,
cakes.
okay. I do like the cream pies. I do like the oatmeal cream
That's
pies.
the one thing I don't like. I'm just
Really?
not a fan of oatmeal cream pies. Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
not a
they're
fan.
so good.
But
Little
and Christmas
Debbie, Little
trees
Debbie. The
and then
Christmas
Swiss cake
trees.
rolls. I'll tell you what, the Swiss did something right
Did
with
they?
the Swiss cake roll. I mean, they just rolled up a thing of
So
chocolate,
delicious.
put
Make
another
it
layer
rollin'.
of chocolate on it, and put some filling in it.
You gonna eat that in your
Yeah.
special
Lord,
outfit for
man.
me? Little Debbie.
I love
coming on.
if you're listening, Little Debbie, throw me a
Send-
bone.
Can you you don't have to give us money, but sponsor the podcast
Product.
and just
We'll
give us
put some-
product. Little Debbie's everywhere.
Some Swiss
Everywhere.
Swiss rolls and some.
If you could get us the
oatmeal
Christmas
pies.
trees year round, I know you got stocks of that shit.
I bet you because they have to start doing it early, you would think, for like photo shoots and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Commercials.
So for commercials.
That time of year again. We'll continue this discussion after a quick word from our sponsors. And we're back.
Hey,
Let's
all right.
continue that
Oh.
discussion.
Yes.
Well, so stores have to buy their Christmas merchandise like way in advance, like July.
Oh yeah. No, I went into a craft store this weekend to
Not
collect
put
some
it out,
supplies
but like
for
they
it.
have to
Oh,
purchase
nobody
it
was
to go to
out.
stores. Oh,
Really?
It was out.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
And
a-
then I was told
Sure.
apparently this store
Faux pas.
does Christmas in July.
Oh, well,
okay.
What is it?
Well,
I guess
you go
that's
like Kirkland or something?
No, it was Hobby Lobby.
Oh.
I haven't been to a Hobby
Send
Lobby
us
in
a
while.
Christmas trees, Little Debbie.
Little
Gosh.
Debbie
I know you're in the process of at least making them now.
But do you think
So good.
so when they're doing like the advertisements for those Christmas trees, do they need to make a new one each year? Like, could you do a generic like Christmas tree B-roll? Like it
Honestly,
doesn't change,
I think
right?
the Christmas trees are so popular, they don't even need commercials.
They
It's like
don't.
when was the last time you
People
saw a
just-
Little Debbie
They
ad?
People just because they don't need it.
They don't, but maybe for like the side of the truck,
Mm-hmm.
like
New little photo.
Yeah.
Little
They're
Debbie
doing
ad.
a disservice to
It's like each year when the new haulers
the
come out.
actors
Yeah.
and models that get hired for those things who are like, I landed a Little Debbie commercial.
I
get
got the
to
Little
eat-
Debbie ad.
I get to eat all the.
Dude, I would happily do it for minimal amounts of money.
I mean, most of these ads look old as.
That is true.
Yeah.
Little
Little
Debbie.
Debbie would be a good costume.
Yeah.
I might go as Little Debbie this
You
year.
should. You could totally do it.
Oh, that'd be
and if
so
you just
hilarious.
pull your hair's pretty
Will
short.
Ferrell
Yes.
and Little
Yeah.
Debbie.
You just pull your
Yeah.
hair out a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, you definitely need to do
I
that.
think I should.
And you would just pass out Swiss cake rolls.
Yeah, I'd have like
That's perfect for Halloween instead of like candy.
Swiss rolls
Yeah.
are perfect for
Just-
Halloween.
You get a.
Yeah,
I'm saying it's a
I
treat.
think they make
Christmas trees for Halloween.
yeah,
It's a-
but I
it's a
think they
treat,
make
though.
Halloween style Little Debbie's too around that
Probably,
year.
yeah. But I'm just saying because it's a sweets
Mhm.
producer and Halloween, you get
Yeah, instead of candy, you get
which people there's trying to sign a petition. And I think we've talked about this about moving Halloween to the last Saturday in October.
fall party cakes.
Oh.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
boom, fall party cakes.
Oh, the brownie ones are good. The
Brownie
yeah,
pumpkins.
those.
Brownie pumpkins.
yes,
Yes.
that's that might be the theme of
Oh, maybe
my
I've had the fall
my
brownie.
Halloween party.
All
this
the
year.
Little Debbie stuff.
Just Little Debbie.
Ooh, they've got football ones. Because football's back.
What are
Little
those?
footballs.
What are
Little
those
footballs.
pumpkin ones in the middle on the right?
They're pumpkin delights. I clicked on the pumpkin delights like you would open a page and it actually just opens this. I don't know what football delights are. Or what was it? Pumpkin delights?
Alexa, order Little Debbie Swiss cake rolls. You're welcome.
How many would you like?
A case.
A barrel,
Give me a barrel of Little Debbie Swiss roll.
bathtub full.
Ooh, the fall
bathe
tree
in 'em.
cakes. I don't think those would be as good as the Christmas trees.
Oh, there's a Christmas tree right there.
Yeah.
Right.
What was it? Pumpkin, what was the thing?
Spice latte.
I don't know. You
Oh.
go backwards on your thing
Mm.
and then look it up. I don't
Pumpkin
remember.
spice
It looked
latte.
different. I
We're
hadn't
getting to
seen
be
a
that time.
pumpkin.
Pumpkin delights.
I haven't
Okay.
seen those and they look.
Talking about the pumpkin spice lattes.
It's coming.
I hate,
Me
I
too.
legitimately hate
Those look
all
scary.
those do look. I don't know if I would eat those.
I don't think I would eat those.
They're
Just
self-filled cookies.
Just the
They look
look
like
of
the
them.
yeah.
face of like a cartoon turtle.
Yeah.
You want to eat me?
I like turtles.
pumpkin delight. I'm filled with pumpkins. You can eat me for your snacks. Hey.
What were you saying? about-
No, I
Yes,
just
Alice.
don't understand. Well, we were talking about pumpkin spice latte,
Mhm.
and people freak out over that stuff,
They're so gross.
which I think is okay. Yeah, great. You like your pumpkin stuff, but they overdo this stuff with like coffee and things like that nowadays. Like I don't go to Starbucks.
Mhm.
I rarely go to
I
Starbucks.
can't
It's a
remember
last
the
resort.
last time I've gone to Starbucks and gotten coffee.
Yeah, that's a last resort. But I'll just like they have all these different kinds of. I looked at the board. I'm like, where is the regular?
It's not. It's like milkshake, like frappuccinos, which are
Well,
essentially
like
coffee
well, no,
milkshakes.
I've told them before. I'm like, just give me a regular coffee. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, and they push some button and like diarrhea comes out, and I just drink it. But I don't like all like and people get like all these designs in them and stuff.
Oof.
I'm like, what is
Or
that?
like the tie-dye frappuccino.
If your main goal is to get a caffeine kick,
Mm-hmm.
you don't need all that fancy
They're doing
stuff.
it for the gram.
Don't church it
oh,
up.
the gram, the pictures of them doing like the designs in the foam. I just want to
Mm.
spit in it and then just mix it up to where
What if it
you
was
can't
like
get a
dirty
photo.
designs? What if it was like X-rated? Is there a
That'd
coffee
be
shop?
hilarious.
For real though, is there a
Maybe
coffee
I'll do
shop
that.
that does X-rated
X-rated,
latte art?
X-rated coffee shop.
Like search X-rated latte art. Because
That'd be
I would
funny.
go. I would go for that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
there are plenty images
Okay.
for X-rated latte art.
Well, that's just funny then. I would do
Yeah.
that if it's funny.
That would be. I would do that. Own a cafe that does that, and if somebody said they didn't want it, I would say, get out of my store. You don't get a latte then.
Don't
You
don't
want
buy my
latte
coffee.
art? You're getting X-rated art.
Oh, the place that did it closed.
Ah.
Oh no!
Very fast. It said.
What is
I mean,
that?
is it a
What
pig?
was-
I don't know,
I
they're
don't
just
know
doing
what's
different
happening.
faces.
Middle
Oh,
finger?
and middle finger.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
So it can be
Oh,
done.
there you go.
Yep.
There's a
Yep.
Oh, there's another
yep,
one. They're pretty well done too.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, go down one.
Yep.
That's
they could work on
hilarious,
their
man.
craftsmanship.
That is a
That looks like old hairy balls.
That's his name, Harry.
Oh,
Ball.
that
Yep.
is intense.
Kim said
That's
it.
like the tattoo.
Yeah, but
That's the
without
Bob
the 4 and
tattoo.
the
It's the
3.
Bob tattoo.
They even have the
Oh,
hand.
Yeah. And
They do
this is
need
stuff that
to-
I'm not going to
They
post.
are,
Don't show it.
Yeah.
They
It's
need
pretty
to.
intense.
There were some that were good, but they need to maybe work on their craftsmanship for some of the others.
Give a Google to NSFW latte art,
Yeah.
and you'll
Yeah.
get a eyeful of.
Eyeful.
I think that's
Huh.
hilarious. Okay, that would be the only exception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'd look at it and be like, I'd be like,
I'm gonna drink this.
yeah, I'm gonna drink it. That's funny. I think that's hilarious. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
I don't
all
know.
the other stuff is.
and then
dumb.
people would take like pictures of like Instagram food before they post it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go over there and just stir it up right before they
Ah.
do it.
You should do like
I hate that.
empty plate shots.
I do like those. Some people do those.
This was great.
Yeah.
What
Forgot
was
to
it?
take a picture of it beforehand. Here you go.
And do the dad joke. Must have hated this.
I don't mind it if it's showcasing like a plate, like not necessarily like it's not for how pretty the food looks, but if I see a shot of food, I will look at the place, and sometimes it's led me to good places.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only time I don't mind about like food posts on social media.
Just
Mhm.
making sure you
It's been a
haven't
while
posted any
since
food
I-
posts.
That's what I said. I'll post food stuff on my stories
Mhm.
because it's like we went up.
Oh,
There's
there's
a latte
There's a
art.
fancy latte
It's latte art.
Little
But no,
palm
that's
tree.
chai tea art.
It's chai tea art.
Chart.
Chitty.
Chart.
Chitty art.
Chart.
I'll do it on my stories to be like, this place was delicious. You need to
I mean,
go there.
that's
That was for the aesthetic, not the actual coffee.
Okay. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not a
That.
lot of.
Oh, drinks.
There's
There's-
another.
But it's not just a plate of food. That's a drink.
That's like drink, and then it shows that the other one was for
We're scrolling back through Kim's Instagram
Instagram.
Creeping.
posts.
Don't like
We're
one from
creeping.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
creeper.
Oh, I should go back and like one from like the very. Is it awkward if it happens while you're watching it?
No.
And I call it out.
No, it's not awkward.
Okay.
I think it's
Yeah.
strange. I'll get them every now and then.
Yeah.
Like someone goes and likes
Oh, yeah.
every single one of
But
your
from like
pictures.
years back.
Yeah, from like
I
the
get that
very
too
first
occasionally.
photos. I'm like,
See.
that's a little strange.
I do like to
when
do
all
it
the
for
time.
cocktails. A
Oh,
lot of
here's-
times so I can remember. Oh,
Here's a post of
That was
the
the
glass
one
case
we,
of emotion from
that was when we pranked Bubba
June
Ah.
14th, 2017.
Wow,
2 years.
we're old.
Oh, I'm playing the music.
Oh, maybe it's not.
I'm playing the music, damn it. All right. I screwed up. I tried to play that, but the podcast
Oh no, we
sound
were
is playing in
talking
the
about
background.
Creed, I think.
Is that the Creed one?
Yeah.
voice sounds weird.
Oh yeah.
On
what old pound.
Yep.
I
I did like that one though. I already
I
like
kind
that
of
one,
miss
so I
that
can't.
studio sometimes. I love this studio, but I kind of
Yeah,
miss
yeah.
sometimes that studio.
Oh, I
It's
went
just
to
the
Iron
random-
Maiden
Oh,
You went to
really?
oh,
last
How
week.
was it?
It was awesome. I loved it. It was me, Menard went, and my engineer.
Does Menard?
Uh,
I know he likes that music, and I know
Mhm.
he goes to the concert. But what does he do during? Like, is he in the mosh pit? Is he like tapping his foot?
no, we were just sitting there,
just sitting there.
like, we were just hanging out,
Yeah.
sitting there, enjoying it. I mean, those guys are old,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Iron
mean,
Maiden's
very
been
old.
around for a long time.
and it
Iron
was
Maiden?
packed. It was at PNC,
Iron Maiden.
Iron
I
Maiden.
said Iron Maiden,
know.
but I
You just blurred
Said
it real
too
together.
fast.
Yeah.
and they put on a great show. It was like it was not only them playing music. It was a show. It was entertainment. Like the sets were always constantly changing. I
Oh,
mean, they probably
really?
changed the set 5 or 6 times.
okay.
Like, and he changed outfits probably like 8 times.
How old is he?
They played for like hour 45, 2 hours. He's
Oh.
probably high 60s.
You think?
Just seeing what.
Oh, the encore.
The set list.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So the encore.
The
Yeah,
encore
they
was
ended
great.
with "Run to the Hill."
Yeah.
Yeah. They had to. Have.
Yeah, they had to.
Look up
Yeah.
his age.
Now I've got that in my head. Iron Maiden.
From Always Sunny.
Huh? No,
Oh.
Run to the Hills.
Oh, Run to
I've
the
got
Hills.
that in my head. I just took a swallow of my coffee and I put some cinnamon in it.
Your coffee smells
Oh.
like pancake syrup.
You're
I don't know
welcome.
how you drink. It
It's
smells
cinnamon.
good. I don't think I could drink it.
It's cinnamon. What's his name?
The lead
What am I looking up?
guy,
Eddie? Steve? Steve?
Steve,
Bassist?
yes.
Nope.
No.
I don't know.
They're
They're old.
Dave.
Dave? Steve? Dave? They're old. The 63, they're old. 62,
Oh,
Dickinson.
shoot.
Dickinson?
Bruce.
Bruce. 60. Born in
60.
1958
Oh, wow.
in Worksop, England.
Oh, we got to take a commercial break.
Well, we're almost
He
at
was
the
great.
end of the
He
I
show
know,
showed
that's
at this
why I was
point.
like, I remembered
yeah.
because I looked at the clock and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, Ryan's got to go soon. We
So
got to
he
take a
sounded
break.
incredible too. They were
That's
amazing.
So how this commercial break's going to work though in this show
Mhm.
is like we're going to talk about it right now,
But
Okay.
you're gonna
but
put
we're
it
going to
somewhere else.
I'm going to put it somewhere else.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, that was a good one.
So like we'll say like after we get done taping, we'll say it
Okay.
and then we'll go to it. And
Are
then
you leaving this in the show?
yeah, I'm going to
okay.
leave this in the show.
okay.
We are
Um,
hoping in the future that we get to do commercial breaks for Little Debbie.
Yeah, little Debbie,
Yeah.
come on home, little Debbie.
Yeah.
We like you. But is it that time?
It's
though?
about that
It
time.
is that time.
I have a
know.
hard out today.
Got a hard out?
Hard
Yeah,
out.
Hard out. I have
Usually
a Monday meetings.
Somebody
to
wants
do.
a hard in, but
I drive. I'm in the Xfinity car too this weekend, so I
Ooh.
got
Are
to
you?
sit in that car. Yeah,
Watkins Glen.
yeah.
Watkins Glen. I love Watkins Glen.
Watkins
It's
Glen.
such a cool
In
place. I love that
Ithaca?
area.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ithaca's a cool town.
You gonna be out
The
there?
Finger Lakes. I'll be there.
All right, I'm gonna be
What
there.
lake you finger?
Are we all gonna be there?
We all gonna be there.
Nice.
Hey.
So if
Yeah.
you see
It's a
us,
fun time.
come say hi.
Hello.
They packed that place. I think it's sold out.
Mm-hmm. I am a fan of the Glen.
Bring your wine and your cheese and your grapes.
We're going streaking down at the Finger
quad?
Lakes.
Oh, at the Finger Lakes.
Oh,
Well, if you
Finger
go
Lakes.
over to Ithaca, because we stay in Ithaca, I think,
We do
in
too.
the college over there, Cornell.
Cornell,
we go streaking at the
they've
quad.
Oh,
They've
Cornell's
got a
over there.
little
Yeah.
art museum that
Yeah.
ain't too shabby.
I didn't know
A
Cornell
couple
was
of
that
war
way.
halls.
There's a lot of good breweries. The Ithaca
There
Beer
is,
Company.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's a-
wow.
There's
Yeah.
a good
Wow.
co-op.
Oh, wow.
Co-op.
Grocery store, like a natural grocery store usually. Co-ops are mostly like
Bet you can't buy Little Debbie's there.
you cannot. You can buy good
They too
coffee
processed.
and beer and stuff.
We can't fail to mention that also on Thursday of this week is the Mud Summit Classic.
Oh, that's
The
right.
trucks are at
I can't
Eldora.
believe it's already that time.
Yes, they are.
It's a lot going on.
Seventh running already?
Yes. 7
No.
years. Yes.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Think about it.
has
Yeah.
been.
It's been that
Wow.
long. Yeah. You're
Just-
getting old, man.
I am getting. I remember I ran the first one.
The first
Inaugural.
one. Just don't give Tony the double
Nope.
bird.
But do give us all the rates and reviews in iTunes.
Bye.